Okay, so this is number 4. Changed it a little bit on your document, but I had already downloaded this one, so I had to fix it here. So you're going to watch the video here, okay? And then you're going to write out the balanced chemical reaction. So if you look at the video, you'll be able to find what the reaction was. So it's CaCO3 solid was mixed with HCl aqueous, okay, to form CO2 gas, liquid water, and CaCl2 aqueous. Okay, and I think that this is balanced. I think it already gave it, oh no, it didn't give it to us balanced. I thought it did. That would have been nice. Okay, so I see Cl2 on the right, so I know I'm going to have to stick a 2 here. Okay, so let's see if hopefully that might solve it all. 1 calcium, okay, 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, 3 oxygens, 3 oxygens. Okay, that was pretty easy. All right. So a little something about this reaction. This is actually going to be a double replacement reaction, even though it doesn't quite look like it, right? But I think what's happening here is this is sort of like H2CO3, right? Like that calcium and that hydrogen have switched spots, and then it breaks apart into carbon dioxide and water. Okay, similar to like a vinegar and baking soda reaction. Okay, all right, so we're trying to find out how much CaCO3 would be needed, okay, with excess HCl to form 15 grams of carbon dioxide. Okay, so remember I changed it a little bit from what you saw. All right, so I still have to put this 15 grams of CO2, all right, into moles. All right, so I'm going to have 1 mole of CO2 up here. All right, and then CO2 is like 44 point something. Is that what it is? Shoot, 16 times 2 for the oxygen plus 12.01 for 44.01 grams of CO2. All right, hopefully that's easy for you now. If it's not, better get on it. 0.34 moles of CO2. All right, so this is what I'm starting with, or this is what I'm actually ending with, right? So this one's a little bit backwards, okay, because I actually know this right here, which is the product. All right, so it's just the same, but remember you're just kind of going the other direction. So now that's my given. All right, but that still doesn't change the fact that that change line is what, oops, that's a minus, is what is based on. Okay, so minus 0.34 ratio, minus 0.34 ratio. Okay, and this is excess, it said, so we don't really care. We can solve it if you want. Okay, but what I'm trying to really find out is how much CaCO3 there was. All right. Okay, so since carbon dioxide is the given, and that's a 1, okay, that means that all my bottoms are going to be a 1. And then I'm going to pull down all these other coefficients. So that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 1, and that's a 1. Well, heck, that's pretty easy because they're all 1. Okay, so since it's 1, 1, 1, 1, all the ratios that I'm interested in, it's just all going to be 0.34. Okay, because I don't start with any product. Okay, and in this case for the reactant, remember I'm going to end, so it has to be starting up here. Okay, because it's just a 1-to-1 ratio. All right. The word equation is going to be 0.34 moles of calcium, I always forget that, solid calcium carbonate, react with excess HCl. If you remember, you can call it hydrochloric acid. Okay, if you want to call it hydrogen chloride, I'm cool with that. Okay, aqueous, because I always forget that. All right, to form 0.34 moles of carbon dioxide gas, 0.34 moles of liquid water, and 0.34, how boring is this, moles of calcium aqueous calcium chloride. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so I need to now find out if I wanted it in grams or moles. If it's moles, I'm already finished. Okay, but it wasn't. It asked for the mass of calcium carbonate. So I have 0.34 moles of calcium carbonate to start with. Okay, now I have to convert. Okay, and then the molar mass of calcium carbonate. Again, I'm just going to cheat and look it up because I already know how to do it. So remember, if you know how to do it and you want to look it up, that's fine. Just make sure that you actually know how to do it. Okay, 100.09 grams of calcium carbonate. Okay, so 0.34 times 100.09 is 34.0 grams of calcium carbonate. So there goes my answer.